Hello, welcome to the climb to 1800. Today is a special day because today I have a chance to reach 1700 for the very first time. So, let's find a game, and this is my second attempt at the 1700 game because I lost the last one 2 days ago or 3 days ago quite badly. So today I'm going to try to make this as clean as humanly possible. We were playing 1707. Let's see their record really quickly. They've won the last few games, and you know how statistics work. If they've won the last few games, you're more likely to lose this one. That is not how statistics work, but we're going to pretend that it is. Anyway, we play e4 as always. I did study a tiny bit of all-pin theory before this game, so that I hopefully won't get destroyed when I against the Sicilian like I did in my last game to for 1700. They play the French defense. Okay. French defense is one of the openings that I study the least because I never face it. But I hope that I can do it pretty decently. Okay, he just takes. This makes the game much simpler. If he plays knight to f6, I just like to capture, play knight to f3. I don't know much theory in the French defense, so I just like to really make it as simple as possible. I don't really know any theory again, as I keep on saying. I could probably even play c4 here, to be fair. But I see no reason not to just play knight f3 first. You know, develop pieces. Okay, so he wanted to go there with his knight, I suppose. Which, honestly, I'm fine with the trade. I don't really see any reason to drop back. The only thing that I might consider doing is play bishop to d3, so that if he takes me, I develop a little bit. And actually, I don't really see any reason not to do that, or even to play takes check here there. But actually no, I wouldn't do that because the French bishop is infamously bad. And you know what, let's actually play bishop to d3 for sure, because if he ends up taking me, it's going to be hard for him to fianchetto his bishop if he chooses to do that. Okay, he plays h6, making it hard for me to develop my dark squared bishop. That doesn't really annoy me too much though, because I wasn't really planning on putting my bishop on g4 anyway. I mean, c4 seems like a real idea here. In fact, c4 looks pretty darn good, but I'm not going to rush into it. I could just castle. Castling is probably the simplest option. But c4 is probably the best move. But I really hate playing that type of move, where I don't know why, but I hate having like c4, d4. So I'm just going to castle. Okay. He develops his dark squared bishop. He's probably going to castle on the next move. I see no reason not to play h3, stopping any knight jump ideas. So let's just play it. I'm assuming he's probably just going to castle right now. I wouldn't be totally surprised if he didn't. He might try to castle long now that I've committed to castling short. That would make the game more interesting at least. But in reality, he can choose to do any number of things. And by the way, okay. So he does want to fianchetto his bishop. That's interesting. Maybe I'll play queen to e2 now, so that if he ends up trying to fianchetto, I can trade and bring my queen in. If I take here, I'd want to play queen bishop here. The issue is that he'll recapture with the knight, and then I won't be able to do that. So his plan right now is to fianchetto here. Okay, so I have queen e2. I could also play probably bishop to e3, trying to set up a sacrifice in the future. The problem is I don't think that that's a real idea. It's kind of just a wishy-washy, hopeful idea. So, wait, why was I going to play queen here again? Oh yeah, to trade it off. But honestly, is his bishop even good enough to consider trying to trade? I'm not sure. But either way, developing the queen can't really be wrong, so let's do it. Getting one step closer to connecting my rooks. So opponent's playing pretty passively. Not badly at all. I think that this is a totally fine opening by them. It's just very passive. Now it's important not to play this yet, because if I play bishop to a6 right now, I lose a piece. So first I've got to take this knight, Or I could just actually play rook to e1 first. I like playing rook to e1 first, because I don't see why I need to be the one to initiate the exchange. Instead, I can just develop. And he's probably going to castle, but that doesn't change any of my plans. So yeah, no reason not to develop when you have the chance to. And by the way, can I go for a Greek gift if he... Hey, this is actually looking pretty tasty. I'm not even going to lie. Like, takes... Ooh, wait, if I play here... If I play knight here, and do I have this check in any... Or this in any lines? I don't think so. So I'm gonna... Okay. I think that probably taking makes the most sense, followed closely by knight to over here. Or maybe takes. Well, I have to be a little bit careful because I don't want to hang my pawn over here. But this definitely doesn't work yet. Definitely not yet. But in the future, it very well might. So, in the spirit of playing super solidly, I should probably just take. Yeah, I'm just gonna take. I don't need this to be stupendously attacking oriented, sacrifice and lose stupidly. I do not want that at all. Okay, now I see no reason not to put my knight in a very good position, besides the fact that it blunders a pawn right now. So to prevent that from happening, maybe I just play c3 first. But c3 seems like a waste of a tempo, honestly. I mean, it's not attacked right now. Obviously, this is defended by my knight right now. I mean, if in the case that I were to play knight to d4, of course. Actually, I kind of like c3. c3 seems like a decent move, because it makes me not have to worry about the center, and I can even drop my bishop back to c2 if I ever have to. So, you know what? I said I'm going to play this solidly, and gosh darn it, I'm going to play this solidly. Now, he might try to play knight here. It's unclear if that move does anything, though. Besides opening up his dark squared bishop a little bit, I suppose. And actually, I don't think that that's a good move, because then I have bishop to e4, after all. Yeah, bishop to e4 followed by c4. Yeah, the one thing about the French defense is that I don't get is that everybody says that the light squared bishop as black is bad with the French defense, but I feel like they can just fianchetto it so easily. I don't know. Doesn't make much sense to me how that's the case, but I think that I have probably a slight advantage just because I'm the white pieces and I have more space in the center. Slightly more activity. I'm trying to find targets to attack, though, and it's kind of difficult. Because black is very solid. But then again, it's kind of hard for them to make a move. Because I'm going to probably be coming in with knight to d4 at some point pretty soon. And then maybe I will have some sacks in the future. Maybe. Obviously not happening yet, but... Obviously not happening yet. I mean, what move do they even make, though, to, like, make progress? I'm not sure, because before playing knight to e5, I'm going to want to connect my rooks, probably, by bringing out my dark squared bishop, probably to e4. But then again, that does kind of invite this move, but maybe I want to invite that move, then drop back to, like, h2 or something, targeting this weak pawn, and then play bishop to e4, c4. So maybe I want to invite that. I don't know, it's... Okay, that's a move I was thinking about that he might play. That definitely makes sense. Definitely makes sense. I'm not going to take, because if I take, then it makes sense for him to develop his light squared bishop. Sorry, dark squared bishop. So instead of that, I might play bishop to here, with the idea of threatening to capture twice. I don't really see a reason not to play that, because it connects my rooks anyway. And if he brings his knight out here, attacking my dark squared bishop, I think I just take... Wait, no. Then I play this move. Yeah. So I think that I play this. And if he's going to capture here, then I have crazy activity. But he wouldn't do that, because that wouldn't make any sense. I think I need to slow down just a little bit. Yeah, so he does end up bringing the knight right there, which, again, it does make sense. But now I have bishop e4. If he captures... Sorry. I have bishop e4. If he captures me, I capture him. I'm threatening his rook. He isn't threatening anything over here. I think that bishop e4 here is the move. Oh, bishop e4 followed by this. Then I think I just... Okay, well, we'll come to that road if we get to it. I think that for now, bishop to e4 is correct. And honestly, even if he trades the knight for the dark squared bishop at some point, I think I'm fine with that. Because neither dark squared bishops have too much of a future versus his knight on d5, which looks like it could get active pretty easily. It's a tricky position, for sure. For sure. Yeah, if he does nothing, I'm playing c4 next. But I'm assuming he's not going to do nothing. By the way, if he chooses to, he can also definitely just take here, allow me to take here, play like rook b8 or something. And be totally fine. Even after doing that. I do think I have more activity in that position, but it is what it is. Yes, f5 looks really dubious here, but I'm not totally sure how I would respond to it just yet. But it just looks so dubious. I don't think that I take the knight there. Because... Actually, maybe I do, because... Then I have a pretty strong knight of my own on e5. Yeah, it's definitely unclear. Okay, so he defends that bishop. So his obvious plan is to take here. Like, I mean, the idea still works. It's just that he's taking a pawn after all that now. Can't I just play... No, I can't. That blunders a bishop. Can I just take this pawn now, though? I think I just take this pawn, right? Then if he takes the pawn, takes. I'm fine with that. Yeah. Let's go into that. I'm a-okay with that. Okay, obviously we're going to take. And he can get some activity with his bishop, but shouldn't be the end of the world. Yeah, maybe I misplayed this a little bit. It shouldn't be that big of a deal, though. Actually, maybe I misplayed this a lot. Well, let's not look back at it right now, but I think I underestimated the activity of his bishops. Yeah. Maybe not my greatest move of all time. I've got to go back here. That's my only real move besides going here, but I don't want to do that. So yeah, let's go here. He can trade the bishops if he wants. Not sure if he will, though. Not sure if that would even be good. Yeah, this is looking like it's going to be a much longer game than I had originally hoped it would be. Much longer. This is going to go into a long end game, I think. Unless one of us makes a big mistake. But you know what? There's a very good chance that this goes our way. Very good chance that it does. There's a chance it doesn't as well, but that's okay too. Both paths lead to improvement, as they say. Okay, so he just develops his queen, makes total sense. He's not really threatening anything just yet with his queen, so I think that I can just probably trade, but I don't really see a reason to do that, letting his queen over here. I think that I'm just going to develop my rook, honestly. I'm just making sure his queen isn't threatening anything right now, by the way. Yeah, let's just develop the rook. Okay, so he's going to contest the control of that square, or I mean of the file. Makes sense. If I take here, he can't recapture with the queen because that drops the bishop, so he has to capture with the rook. Can I do anything with that information? Well, I could also play knight here, then if takes, takes. But I'm not... Oh, no, I can't, because then takes, takes, takes. Never mind. Oh, no, I can, because if here, then takes, I actually win the queen. But I don't think that he's stupid enough to do that. Yeah, he would not make that mistake. And if he did, I don't... Wait, actually, I could reroute my knight like this. Like, that is an idea that does work. I'm just seeing if it actually, like, achieves anything. Like, does it achieve anything? Like, after this, for example. I don't think it achieves anything, because my knight's probably best placed here, if anything. You know what? Let's just trade the rooks, honestly. Yeah, okay, he doesn't fall for it. He captures with that. Now I can just play this. I can't play rook here, because then he captures and wins my bishop. Yeah, but I can play knight over here, which does look like a good idea, because then I'm slightly coming in, and I can maybe place it in a position where it's going to make a lot more threats, maybe reroute it. So the only issue is takes rook down here. So on second thought, I don't think that's a good idea. The simplest way to do this is probably just to trade everything, but I really hate that. I could also play this, but it blunders a pawn, so never mind. What do I even do to make this more interesting? I could just bring my bishop back, but that's basically conceding the file and the rank, so we can't do that either. You know what? I think that his bishop is better than mine. So we're just going to take. Yeah. Sometimes you just got to do it, even if you don't want to. Alright, then we're going to contest the rank, because I can't let him have an open file. Even if it hurts me to trade down everything, I just can't give him this open file. It's just too powerful. The only consideration now is bishop versus knight. Which one is more powerful? I wouldn't be surprised at all to see a move like queen a6. Not sure if that would be great, though, because after a3, I'm kind of shutting out his dark square controls. And now I think I just centralize my knight, right? Wait, if I centralize my knight, he actually pins me, so never mind. That would be a terrible move. I think that the better move is probably to bring in the king, actually. The only problem is that he maybe is getting into my position in some lines. You know what, let's bring up the queen here, just to control some more squares. And then the move here does work, because instead of getting pinned... Oh no, that still doesn't work, but we're just trying to get a bit more control of the board, I think. Yeah, we're just trying to control some more squares. This is a much more active place for my queen. Oh, a better move might have actually been queen to... Sorry. A better move might have actually been queen to a4, trying to get into e8. But after that, I'm actually not sure what I've achieved, so maybe not. Okay, so he's definitely trying to make something happen on the king side. Still can't play this because of the pin. Can't play this either. Oh, I could play this, followed by this. I'm not sure if that's actually good, though. And no, I could not, because then he wins my queen. Whoa. Okay, you know what? Let's just bring the king to f1. Closer to the center, it can't be bad. Also, out of the any discovery ideas with this bishop. I think it makes sense. Wow, is this just a pawn endgame that I'm just going to have to try my best to win? And it's funny, because I'm playing against a 1700, but if I get a draw, it's just +0. It used to be that I'd gain elo if I got a draw against a 1700, but I guess not anymore. Which is a good sign and a bit annoying, but mostly good. Mostly good. That's for sure. Wow, what is... Okay, I actually thought that he would play that. I'm not even just saying that. I did think he was going to play that. So, after all this, is my knight better than his bishop? I don't know. The knights are usually better in these endgames. So it's hard to say. I think that I want to bring my queen in. I mean, my king in at least one more move. And then if he takes, my king is centralized. So let's bring the king in. And then if he still wants to trade, then I'll accept the trade. So let's bring the king in one more square. Because, gosh, do I know that all these endgame... Oh my god, I'm stupid. I just blundered a pawn. Why am I so dumb? Why am I so dumb? Okay, well, it is what it is. We're going to try to push this pawn side majority. Okay. Wait, here to there. Okay. We're going to try to push this majority. Here, 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 here. Okay. Our king is the more advanced piece. That is the biggest deal in this position. Alright, let's actually bring the knight over here. I'm trying to reroute it over here to attack these pawns. If he takes, I think that he's in a lot of trouble because he's going to lose these pawns. So he can't take my knight. But that was a ridiculous blunder to make. Yeah, I definitely should have just taken his queen there. But it is what it is. We can't go back in time. But yeah, definitely a ridiculous blunder. Our only hope at winning now is that my king is closer to the action. And we're just going to try to walk it up. Yeah, we're just going to try to walk it up. Because right now his bishop is cut off. The only issue is that he can play that. Then I have this, though. I mean this. Okay, yeah. We're going to keep on marching. We're going to keep on marching. Yeah, that's what I thought. That is what I thought. But after this... Well, I guess that he's actually getting pretty far too, then. Hmm. Wait, is he just getting past me, by the way? Like, is that a thing? Yeah. Okay, yeah, this might actually be really bad. Oh, gosh. Oh, up here might be an idea. Then he just keeps on pushing. But he's not going to... I'm not sure why I'm so afraid, because he really isn't going to be able to get this pawn too far, hopefully. So yeah, let's go up here. Cutting his king off from coming in. Yeah, he's going to do that, but if he ever walks down too far, I'm just going to follow him. And now we're going to try to make some progress. You got to play a4 first, because if I play this right now, he's just going to do this. So let's play a4, locking him down. The only issue is if he plays this, I just have to come back with my king. Yeah, this is really bad. It was fine until I blundered that pawn. Okay, now we're gonna... I mean, we're just gonna try to do with these pawns what we can. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna come over here. He's gonna have to respect the threats a little bit. I don't think he can just give up this pawn, right? No. He's probably gonna have to come back with his king, and then I might... Yeah, or there. That move makes sense, too. Hmm. Right, well... Yeah, this is getting bad very fast. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's come back over here. Oh, that was a big mistake. He has this now. Okay, yeah, now we're losing. Yeah, now we're losing. It's really too bad. Oh my god, he's trying to trap me too, by the way. That's devious. Can I even escape the trap? Can I even escape this trapping? Oh my gosh, can I not escape the fact that I'm getting trapped? I think that I just lost the game. I don't think I can escape getting trapped. Crazy. Yeah, I had to go up here to have even a semblance of a chance. Why did I not go up there? Oh my god, this is so bad. Yeah, I'm trapped. I can't do anything. Okay, well, this game is terrible. Okay, well, we're gonna try to make progress, but obviously I'm dead lost now. Yeah. Okay, well, we're gonna... That... And... Yeah, this is over. Okay, well, we did try our best, so it's okay. We're gonna go up now. Obviously, he's just gonna come back. Yeah. Well, we're not gonna give up without a fight. There's always a chance of a blunder. But, yeah, now we just lose the game. And we're kicked away. Yeah, this is over. Oh my gosh. I could not have played this endgame any worse. I could really not have played this endgame any worse. Yeah, the problem started when I just blundered that pawn so badly. Yeah, and I can't even do anything. Absolutely inexcusably bad. Then he just gives me a check and he wins. Oh man. Stalemate possibilities. Okay, let's try to go for some let's try to go for a stalemate. It's a stalemate right now if he goes here, by the way. No, it's not. Never mind, there are no stalemate threats unless he goes like here or something stupid. Oh no, even then I can go down here. Never mind. Yeah, there's 0 stalemate idea. Yeah, there's literally nothing I can do. Literally nothing I can do. This is an unfortunate position for sure. Dang. Okay, we're gonna go up here. If he makes a queen, it is still... Okay, he does not blunder that. Of course he does not blunder that. And yeah, it's mate on the next move. Oh my gosh, so bad by me. So bad by me. Well, I think it was even until I blundered that pawn, but let's see. Let's see. Well, even after I blundered that pawn, I should have just taken the queen. I don't know what I was thinking. Even after that, it was totally even until I did this stupid knight move, which I knew was a mistake after. And then it's fully losing. Literally every move that I made here was bad. And then, oh my god, it's a draw yet again until this stupid move. And then I just insult to injury. I could not have played that endgame any worse. But let's go back to the beginning. This is just typical French. And already I have a +1 advantage. I should have just taken the knight. Didn't do that. Yeah, this was already a mistake. I should have just dropped the bishop back. And I get why, because I had such a terrible position after. Oh, never mind. It's because I blundered a pawn. Yeah, I blundered a pawn. I didn't see that, though. All this is okay. I'm taking his best. Yeah, and then I'm just trading everything. And this is totally dead even equal. Until I make this stupid move. Why didn't I just take? Was I really afraid of going into this endgame? Like, this is obviously dead equal. I'm so bad at... I'm so mad. Okay, then, I mean, after this knight move is terrible. It's just so bad. Because he can just play e5. He has a passed pawn. I should have tried to trade things off as quickly as possible to try to get some form of counterplay going. And then follow this by a4. That's my only hope. My only hope. After king e7, I just, I don't have a5 just yet, but I can play, like, knight to e5, cutting him off, making him stay to defend this. After, like, this, he's losing because of this. Sorry, not because of that. Because of because of this check. Yeah. Instead of all that, I did this, and then I went up here, which doesn't even make any sense, to be honest. Why is a5 so bad, by the way? When g4 is good. Oh, it's because it stops this idea that was a problem later. Okay, well, that makes sense, I suppose. a4 was just a terrible move. Then I just walk back into equality, then I blunder it all the way back with this. I should have gone up with the king. I guess, in hindsight, I was afraid of going like this. But after knight d4, the pawn isn't really getting anywhere anyway, so I don't know what my full thought process really was. Should have just done that. Instead of all that, I get my knight trapped. If it over here, I'm not getting trapped, but I'm still totally dead loss after f5. Yeah, this is just tragic. And then after this, I mean, I can just hope to give my knight away, but nothing works, of course. And then this is just a mute attempt. It doesn't do anything. I know I'm dead lost and losing. If he makes a queen right now, obviously it's checkmate, but I mean stalemate. But he doesn't make that mistake. Instead, it is mate in 1. Okay, so back to 1687. Unfortunately, we're gonna try to get to 1700 again. But thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.